Good day, my dear viewers. Welcome to my channel. I remain my humble self, Engineer V. My people, President, this is our President. Man, this is our man. Trump na man. Donald Trump, the US President, na man. That guy too much. That guy too much. Now, come to think of it, in less than 2 weeks of Donald Trump's presidency, he has been able to attract over $1 trillion worth of investments into the American economy in less than 3 weeks of his presidency. My brother, men, these are men. Donald Trump, na man. I mean, this is a guy that have not made any international trip. This is a guy that have not said he will go to meet any other person to beg for investment. He's there in his Oval Office in the White House, and he has been able to attract already over $1.1 trillion worth of investment into America. That man too much. One, make I first laugh. One thing say that by to go buy big jets. One thing say na by to go buy big jets, jumbo jets, or by to go buy Cadillac. that is attract foreign investment, or to buy mighty yacht. Man, I beg. Some people they learn. Who sabi, sabi. Now it reminds me of what Obi has been hammering on from day one. He said, you don't go about begging investors to come and invest in your country. What do you do to attract them? I mean, these guys, they have their ears all over the world. They know your country even more than yourself. Create a conducive environment for them. Nobody come and put his or her money where there's no constant power supply, where there's no security, where there's no rule of law, where human rights are not respected, where the illiteracy rate is alarming. Nobody will come and sink their money in such a place. They'll see your country as a shithole country. America, for example, they have the basic amenities. They have the laws, business-friendly laws that helps businesses to thrive. Not be by to say subsidies gone, no. Not by to the increase tax, no. Not by to the increase bank interest rate, no. You calculate, look inwards. Look inwards. Our national grid keeps collapsing every now and then. They know. These foreign investors, they know. They know. These herdsmen and farmer clashes is still going on. Boko Haram, ISWAP, and recently that name, I don't know how they must pronounce their name or whatever that name is. They are still there ravaging lives in the north. Corruption is still on the high side, and the country is just going down. Nobody will come and invest in such a country. Nobody. If you like, go and beg them. Recently, here, the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia announced an investment worth over 500 billion that he wants to sink into the American economy. Donald Trump didn't go to beg him in Saudi Arabia. He came to the Oval Office to see Trump. And so many people want to associate themselves with the American dream because they see Trump as somebody that is straightforward. So let's stop deceiving ourselves. This is the time for African leaders to wake up. African leaders, this is the time to wake up. In fact, leaders at all levels, this is the time to wake up. The old ways of doing things is no longer sustainable. That's the truth. The old ways of doing things is no longer sustainable. That is the truth. You steal and steal and steal, and where are you going to keep all this money now? You build the biggest mansion, no roads, no pipe on water, no electricity. And recently now, the educational sector is on the verge of collapsing. The health sector is nothing to write home about. Well, we thank God for the private hospitals coming on, but how many Nigerians can afford to go to the private hospitals? How many? My people, president is some men are men. They don't care about personal wealth. They're out to serve their country. They're out to make a name for themselves. They're out to leave a mark in the history of their country. Now, we'll see what's going on between Israel and Hamas. Now, Hamas is already releasing some of these Israeli hostages. Trump warned them that if they are not released before it takes over, January 20th, all hell will be broke loose or broken loose. All hell will be let loose all over the Middle East. And those guys advise them, let's see a man that means his words. They said you broke up peace between Russia and Ukraine. Today now Putin, as stubborn as he is, wants to sit down at the negotiating table with Trump to negotiate peace between Russia and Ukraine. Within so short a time, this man have achieved a lot. Forget this immigration, something that is deporting these illegal immigrants. Well, I will not blame him. I will not blame him. That is what the American people want. You like it or not. That is what they want. And it's there for the American people. Most of these Americans, they are tired of these immigrants because some of them are constituting nuisance. That's why it's deporting them. But I still tell you that America cannot do without immigrants. They can't. So another batch of immigration laws I know will be enacted in the nearest future, and that's to get people again from other countries into America through legal means. And I know they will come for the professionals of those countries, the doctors, the engineers, the nurses, the auto workers, and all of that. So this is the time for African leaders to wake up. I saw one news today and I was very, very happy. In Burkina Faso, they recently unveiled their homemade electric car. Oh, I was happy for that country. Finally, that wind is coming to Africa. that wind of productivity, productive mindset, not just conspicuous consumption that we see amongst our elites, amongst our leaders. Production, and to spread to other African countries. Trump, na man you be. I hail you. Keep it going. I want to see a peaceful world under you. I want to see a prosperous world under your regime. And God help you. My viewers, if you are new to this channel, please subscribe. I see you in my next video. Have a nice time.